Krishna Krishna Hare Srimati Bhakti
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Niviteta Sunyavadi Vatachari Tatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Ang sini sing
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
I know. You want to put this one? Put the chair on this side.
Okay, something like this.
Huh?
No problem. Just need to go high. Pull it, pull it. Very good. Thank you. Very nice. Hare Krishna. Hare. I'm very happy to see all of you again. Hare Krishna. I wasn't expecting a weekday to see so many nice devotees here. So big surprise and satisfaction for me to see all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prem Datri Mataji, for being here. Hare Krishna. I appreciate it. You can give the mic, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, welcome to Phoenix.
Thank you.
It's a little hot, but you're used to our heat now, I think.
It's nice now, actually.
It's
It's not
quite
that
pleasant.
hot. I've been more hot here. 100 degree. Now it's not so, no?
So I know some of you may or may not know Maharaj, but His Holiness Bhakti Sundar Goswami Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he's been practicing Krishna consciousness for many, many years. He met Srila Prabhupada first in 1972, and Maharaj took both first and second initiations from Srila Prabhupada, and Maharaj has had many roles in ISKCON. He's been temple president in Spain and Venezuela in the 80s, and he travels across the world, especially US, Latin America, and Europe, and also India, preaching. And he's also an initiating guru in ISKCON. And we are always very happy to have Maharaj come here because his kirtan, as you'll experience now, wonderful kirtan and an extremely inspiring kathakar as well. So without taking much of his time, we're going to welcome His Holiness Bhakti Goswami Maharaj for his stay here in Phoenix. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. I just came from a 4 months tour all over South America, visiting 7 countries: Peru, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Ecuador, Panama, and Mexico. Before coming here, I'm coming now from San Diego, and last weekend we have a Prabhupada festival in Los Angeles Temple. I presented my book, Srila Prabhupada in Venezuela, in English. Between San Diego and Los Angeles, all books went away. I'm very sorry that I could not. But we are now going to print in India the books very, very soon. And I hope they will be here soon. So anybody interested in the book, speak with Bamshi Gopal. He will take notice he will take care of that. So our host today, he asked us to speak about Lord Jagannath, which I really was in ecstasy by seeing this beautiful deities of Lord Jagannath. I was reminded of Lord Jagannath in near Mayapur. Same feature, beautiful, very beautiful. Amazing how he did this beautiful deity. Where is our host here? How you got these deities? Oh, from Mayapur. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Wonderful. All right. Omagiyana timirandasya jnananjana salakaya chakshurum militam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Sri Chaitanya manobishtam stapitam yena bhutale swayam rupa kadamahyam dadati swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamishcham Shirupam Sagrajatam Sagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Sham. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vanchakalpa Tarovyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasami Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha
Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi
Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana.
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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha
कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीर वनचारी
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
यमुना तीर वनचारी
यमुना तीरा वनचारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gaura Premanandi, Hare Hare Bol. Shri Jagannath Swami ki, Baladev Subhadra Mai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. How are you feeling? Good, great. So recharged. I mean, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who brought us this wonderful Sankirtan movement to uplift all humanity. This is for all humanity benefit, spiritual benefit. People are suffering in this world. They forgot who they are. They forgot what is the relationship they have with God, with Krishna. Lord Chaitanya is so merciful, so kind. He desired all over the world people receive this mercy. So, as your natural inheritance, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, those Bhumite Bharata, those who are born in Bharat Varsha, they are very fortunate because from childhood they can get this mercy. So, this very one nice pastime about Lord Jagannath coming to this world. You may know it. May I have? I think I have explained it at other times. Do you know what name Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave to his son, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, when he was born? Bimala Prasad. Now, Bimala is the name of the goddess that reside in the Jagannath temple. And why he gave him this name to his son? There's a secret behind it. I'm going to share with you. Once Narad Muni went to Vaikuntha with the desire to test the Mahaprasad of Lord Narayan. But Lord Narayan gave order, nobody can give my Mahaprasad to Narad Muni. Prohibited. So nobody dare. He was begging, no, not possible. Lord forbid. So he was patient and very intelligent. He was helping Lakshmi Devi in her seva to the Lord. He was like very humble servant. Anything she need, he will bring all the time. He was very, very devoted to help serve Mother Lakshmi in her service to the Lord. So she was so pleased with him after some time. You know, we speak about some time in the spiritual world. Time is eternal. There is time also there. But the difference is in the material world, the time destroys everything. When it goes, every day the sun rises, the sun sets, everybody's duration of life diminishes day by day. But those who are engaged in hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting the holy name, their consciousness is not affected by the passing of the time. So we should read every day Srimad Bhagavatam without fail. Very important. That's what Prabhupada established in all ISKCON temples, to read Bhagavatam daily and to chant the holy name of Krishna. So, and she offered him, I'm pleased with your service, ask me anything. Oh, I want the Mahaprasad of the Lord. So Lakshmi was in dilemma, what to do? The Lord said no. But I gave my word. So she went to the Lord and explained to him, her dilemma, what to do. Narayan smiled, said, this Narad is very clever. He always gets what he wants. Okay, only this time you can give him a Mahaprasad. Only this time. Okay. So Narad Muni was in ecstasy, eating all the Mahaprasad of the Lord. He was very happy, So he then left Vaikuntha in ecstasy. He was chanting, dancing, rolling in the ground. His body became elongated, his Brahmin thread broke. He was in ecstasy. So he arrived in Kailash. Kailash is Lord Shiva reside. And when Lord Shiva saw Narad Muni so much in ecstasy, he asked him, my dear brother, they were born from Lord Brahma. So, please tell me what happened to you while you're so much in ecstasy. Oh, you don't know. I just had the Mahaprasad of Lord of Vaikuntha. Oh, you're so fortunate. You didn't save anything for me. I'm very sorry. It was so delicious I couldn't stop eating. But see, I have few grains of rice. I didn't wash my hand even. I have few grains of rice attached to my fingers. Will you like that? Oh, please scrub them. And he was scrubbing the fingers. Whatever little rice he got, Lord Shiva ate immediately, and he was rolling in the ground, laughing, crying. He was in total ecstasy. So Parvati, Mataji, she saw him. Oh, my dear husband, what happened to you? You are so happy today. Oh, you don't know. I just got the Mahaprasad. Because when the Lord eat the food is Mahaprasad, but when the pure devotee also eat that food, becomes Mahaprasad. I got the opportunity to taste this Mahaprasad from Prabhupada. Tell you the story. Every day when Prabhupada was visiting our temple in South America, Venezuela, every day his servant, Shutakirti, will bring food for him, the prasad, Mahaprasad, and then we will wait outside, we line up outside the room, and we will get a little Mahaprasad. One day, one devotee was at the end of the line, and he thought he may not get anything, so he was a little nervous. As soon as the plate came out of the room, he jumped on the plate, and the plate fell to the floor, making big noise. We all jumped all over. I was able to catch a small orange chew by Prabhupada. I immediately jumped, pumped it in my mouth. So when Prabhupada heard all the noise, he took his head out of the door and he saw us all. He laughed, he smiled. He knew what happened. So anyway, so then Parvati said, you didn't save anything for me? Oh, please forgive me, very sorry. It was so little, like what could I say? It was very few pieces of grain. You know, maybe you wasn't destined to have it, you know. She said, that could be, but I'm going to do austerities to please the Lord so I also can get this Mahaprasad. So she started doing tapasya and meditating on the Lord with great devotion. And for a long, long time, the Lord was pleased with her and appeared to her. And he knew her heart, she wanted. But she said, I not only want this Mahaprasad only from me, I want to all the people in this world, you know. So the Lord told her, when I will appear in my Daru Brahma form, Lord Jagannath, Daru Brahma, you know, made of wood, you will be the first one to get my Mahaprasad. Then everyone else can get, even non-human can get my Mahaprasad. I will give my mercy to everyone. Melecha, Yavana, doesn't matter who. Everyone can get my Mahaprasad. So, by giving this name to his son, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was foretelling that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, to his dearest disciple, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he will take Lord Jagannath Mahaprasad all over the world, through the Ratha Yatras, all over the world. Or all the people will get the Mahaprasad. I recently was in Panama, we have a big Ratha Yatra there, and all the way distributing Mahaprasad, offering and give to the people. The people open their hand, they put the Mahaprasad in the hand, they will eat it. They see the Lord, they pull the rope. They're blessed. So this is the special mercy of Lord Jagannath throughout the whole world. No? So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to Jagannath Puri, because his mother Sachi Devi asked him, you stay in Jagannath Puri, so devotees, they go every year to Ratha Yatra, they bring me news about you. That will make me happy. So to please his mother, he decided to go Jagannath Puri. 5 devotees went along with him, including Nityananda and Srivasta Thakur, Ramai, Srivasta brother, another. And on the way to Jagannath Puri, they have to pass a toll, pay tax to pass. At that time, the Muslims were controlling, governing the country, many parts of the countries. So the soldier, Muslim soldier was there, he asked Lord Chaitanya, Are you traveling alone or these people are traveling with you? He saw him as a sannyasi, fakir. Lord Chaitanya said, my only possession in this world is my Lord. I have no other possession. Okay, if you pass, you don't have to pay. But you have to pay. They said, well, we are his servant. He's just speaking like this because he's very renounced from this world. But please let us go for free. We are servant of him, you know. And the soldier said, with one condition. What is your condition? He said, I never saw any human being like him. He was crying and his tear touched my body. When that happened, I felt in my heart that is the same Allah I worship 5 times every day. He was very pious Muslim. He will pray every day. He is my Lord. Please, please, take me to him and ask him to give me his blessing. So the devotee were very happy. They took him from the arm and to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya was sitting on a rock waiting for them. And this Muslim soldier bowed down at the feet of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya touched him, touched his head. The man became blessed, became all fully purified. So they continue their journey, and they passed to first town in Orissa. Lord Chaitanya was in an ecstasy. He was feeling separation from Krishna. He was not aware of the external world. But when he passed next to a river, he saw a dhobi, washerman. So he came back to external consciousness. He spoke to the dhobi. He said, Dhobi, please chant the holy name of Krishna. Say Hare Bol. The dhobi said, oh, please forgive me. You are sannyasi, I am grihasta. I shall give you the nation, but I'm a poor man. No, you don't have to give me anything. Just please chant the holy name. Say Hare Bol. The man is still doubtful. He said, well, I am too busy my job. I have no time for this. Lord Chaitanya said, don't worry. Give me, I will wash for you. You chant. So when he saw the Lord very insisting, he said, okay. He kept washing, but he said, okay, Hare Bol. Very good. One more time. Hare Bol. Very good. Third time. Hare Bol. The minute stopped washing and started dancing. Start dancing in ecstasy. His wife came with lunch and he was dancing and chanting, you know. The wife was surprised, since when you are a dancer? I brought you food. Please sit down. The man could not hear her. He was in ecstasy. He could not even see her. She looked at him and she saw his eyes white completely. She thought he's ghost hunted. She asked some men from the town, please help me. I think my husband's ghost hunted. So some men came, you know, and she told them, please help me stop him. So he was dancing, and one of the men grabbed his arm to stop him, but then he started dancing also. He also fell in ecstasy. So the other men became afraid. Oh, he also got ghost hunted. The second man, although he was in ecstasy, he could see and talk to people, not the first one. So he told the people, there is no bhoot here, no ghost, only Anand. Come, let me touch you. All the town was chanting Hare Krishna. All the people who came and took part, thousands of people were chanting Harinam. And when Lord Chaitanya left, thousands of people following him to the forest, through the forest. He will turn back, please go to your home. You have family, you have children. Take care of your home. No, we can't be separated from you. We will die. Finally, Lord told them, if you follow my instruction, I will always be with you. Bolo Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Koro Krishna Shika. Chant the holy name of Krishna. Worship Lord Krishna. And follow Krishna's teaching as they are in Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavata. I will always be with you. So they, embracing each other, crying, they went back to their home. completely converted and pure devotees. So Lord Chaitanya continued his travel, and they were reaching Jagannath Puri. And the Lord was reciting the Jagannath, Jagannastakam. He was chanting, Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me Kadachit Kalindi Tata Vipina Sangita Karavo. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Some people say it was written by Adi Shankaracharya. Well, he's an avatar of Lord Shiva, so he's a great devotee. But he was playing the part of impersonalist because Lord Vishnu asked him to do it. To bewilder the atheist and to introduce the Vedas again, because with Lord Buddha teaching, the Vedas were neglected, completely neglected. But to establish the Vedas again, Lord Vishnu asked Lord Shiva to come as Shankaracharya. So Lord Shankaracharya is not at fault. He was following the advice of... But we don't follow teaching of Shankaracharya. This is to bewilder the atheist. Anyway, so from distance, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the chakra. And immediately he paid obeisance, all the devotees paid their dandavat obeisances. And Lord Chaitanya told them, I want to have darshan of Lord Jagannath alone. You can go ahead of me if you like, I will go after, or I will go, no, please, you go ahead of us. So Lord Chaitanya was running with his two arms stretched, chanting, the Jai Jagannath, So when he arrived at the temple, he was running. You don't enter the temple running. You go slowly, But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running inside. The doorkeeper were suspicious, why this man is running. So they followed him. And Lord Chaitanya was jumping. He wanted to hug Lord Jagannath. And he was jumping. And the doorkeeper thought that he wanted to steal the ornament, the valuable jewelry of Lord Jagannath. So they came to beat him up. But Lord Chaitanya fainted in ecstasy. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya came and stopped them. No. The sannyasi I can see is in ecstasy. I'm going to take him my home. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will go every day have darshan Lord Jagannath. He will stay next to the Garuda Stambh. And from there he will have the darshan. But Lord Jagannath will show him his form as Tribhanga Shyam Sundar. Everybody see Jagannath, but he will see Tribhanga Shyam Sundar. So there are many wonderful pastimes of Lord Jagannath. I will tell few, of course. You know the pastime of Gita Panda? His name is Arjuna Mishra. He was greatest scholar of Bhagavad Gita, great devotee also, great devotee. So he will go every day out, teach Bhagavad Gita in the temple of Lord Jagannath. People give some donation, he will survive. He was a poor man. He was married, he have 3 children. But they were poor people, but he will not do anything but teach Bhagavad Gita. Whatever donation he will get, he will survive. That was his occupation. But one day there was a very heavy rain for many days, so he could not get out. So all the family was starving. They didn't have enough food in the home. They finished whatever little was there. So the wife was complaining to him, I'm starving, your children are starving, you have to do something, you have to go. He said, everything is in the hands of the Lord. You know that verse in the Bhagavad Gita? The Lord say, Yoga Kshema Bahamiham. That I give them what they need and I bring what they lacking. So he recited this sloka to his wife. And the wife so angry, she took a pen and made 3 lines covering the verse. So, after next day, somebody was knocking at the door. She went open the door. There were two young, beautiful boys, and they told her, somebody is bringing this bog as dakshina for your husband, Oh, okay, please come here. Can I cook something, give you some? No, we can't. I can't eat because my tongue is cut in 3 places. So he showed her tongue was cut in 3 places, like that. So they left. She prepared the food, offered to the Lord, and the Gita Panda asked her, Arjuna Mishra, from where you got this? 2 beautiful boys, one black, one white, white like a snow. They came and brought this. Then he understood this is Krishna Balaram. Then you didn't offer them any food? The boy said that his tongue was cut in 3 pieces, he could not eat. So immediately understood, he ran toward, opened the Bhagavad Gita, and the line disappeared. So he understood. He told his wife, you were very fortunate. The Lord came to prove you wrong. So, devotee depend on Krishna for their maintenance. Of course, Krishna give you the intelligence. It's not that you sit down, wait that things come from thin air. No, you have to work. But who's giving the intelligence? Who's giving the energy to do it? Everything's coming from Krishna. In the Second World War, there was some, poverty in Europe, after the war, and people were going hungry. So the communists, they will go to the church, the Christian church, they wait outside. When people come out, they ask them, what was you doing in the church? I was praying to God. What you are asking? Oh, we're asking God our daily bread. Did God send you any bread? No. Then why you don't ask us, communists, for bread? We will give you. Okay, Mr. Communist, give us bread. Oh, trunk full of bread. Bread for everyone. And pamphlet, communist atheistic pamphlet. Read this. Prabhupada said people were innocent, ignorant. They could not argue. But if there was one intelligent person there, he will challenge them. And you rascal communist, from where you got their bread? Did you created the grain? Did you made the sun and the rain come so the grain will grow? So how can you say your bread belongs to you? That way, no? Defeat them. But people are innocent, they don't know. Get easily confused. So anyway, another pastime of Lord Jagannath is one king named Purushottam Dev. This king was a descendant of King Prataparudra Maharaj. He was descendant of King Prataparudra. This happened like 200-300 years ago. So the king went to visit Kanchi in South India, and he made acquaintance with the queen, with the king, and he met the princess Padmavati, and they like each other. So the arrangement was that the king offered the hand of his daughter to King Purushottam Dev. That was the arrangement. So they were all very happy with this arrangement. King Purushottam, he went back to Jagannath Puri, and the Ratha Yatra, they came. But before a few days, the king of Kanchi sent his minister to make it formal, the engagement between the princess and the king. And King Purushottam Dev asked the minister, please stay for Ratha Yatra, you will have a wonderful experience. He agreed. So the day Ratha Yatra came, King Purushottam Dev came down from his chariot, took a broom and started sweeping the floor in front of Lord Jagannath. But the minister got confused. He got confused. He said, what is this? This king is acting like a sweeper. like a chandala sweeping the floor. He said, no, I have to tell the king this engagement is, the princess can't marry a sweeper. So he left immediately, told the king of Kachi, and the king of Kachi sent notice, canceled the engagement. We're not going to marry my daughter to a sweeper. So King Purushottam Dev became very, disturbed by this, because he was sweeping for Lord Jagannath, not for ordinary thing. So he heard that the king was doing Swayambara for his daughter, and he was not invited. So he became more angry, and he declared war against the king of Kanchi. And the condition was, the king of Kanchi said, if I defeat you, you have to bring Lord Jagannath here to Kanchi and put him behind my deity of Ganesh. And if you defeat me, my Ganesh will go to Jagannath Puri, he will be behind the Jagannath. All right. So, King of Kanchi was very good Kshatriya. He had much more bigger army, so it was not easy to defeat him. But Purushottam then prayed to Lord Jagannath for help. He was having difficult time in the war. So he prayed to Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath appeared in his deity, I will help you. You are my devotee. So it happened that one lady, poor lady, she was selling buttermilk. And two soldiers passing through, which actually were Jagannath and Balaram, they were thirsty. So I asked this lady, please give us buttermilk. She gave to her full satisfaction, but then she asked for money. I said, we are soldiers of King Purushottam Dev. We have no money. Please, she started crying because I have a family to maintain. Please give me something. And one of the soldiers took off his ring, valuable golden ring. He said, take this ring. King Purushottam has to pass through here. You show him the ring, he will give you the old money you want. So she was happy to hear that. And next day, King Purushottam passed through there, and she stopped him, showed the ring, and said, your soldier said you're gonna pay me for. And when Purushottam Dev looked at the ring, was an ordinary ring, had a diamond in it, and he understood this Lord Jagannath ring. So he was very happy that Lord Jagannath came to help him, along with Balaram. So he gave her a lot of money to the poor lady. And with the help of Jagannath and Baladev, he defeated King Kanchi, arrested him. But King Purushottam Dev decided to take the Princess Padmavati captive. And he told his minister, you must marry her to a sweeper, ordinary sweeper. Since I was challenged like this, I'm going to make her marry an ordinary sweeper, Chandala. And the princess was crying because she liked King Purushottam very much. And then Jagannath, and then Ganesha from Kanchi has to be behind Lord Jagannath, Up to today, they say that it's still there, no? So the minister, very intelligent, very clever, he told King Purushottam Dev, give me some time to find the sweeper to marry Padmavati, Okay, fine. And then time passed, and the Ratha Yatra day came. So again the king get down from his chariot and was sweeping, and the minister came with Padmavati, nicely dressed for marriage ceremony, and dressed red sari and everything, and told the king, I found the sweeper for her. Oh, very good. You are the best sweeper. You are a sweeper today, so I found the sweeper. It's you. So the king was happy. Padmavati was happy. They got married. So many wonderful pastimes of Lord Jagannath. He loves devotees so much. Once Ramanujacharya went to Jagannath Puri. from South India. This is 12th century. And he stayed there some time, and he saw the rituals. But he saw the rituals for worshipping Lord Jagannath was mixed. Some were Vedic, some other not Vedic. So he wanted to make everything Vedic. So he spoke with the king of Jagannath Puri and convinced him, you have to change the way of worship. We have to establish a new, more Vedic worship. The pandas of the deity, they were not happy. No, we always worship this way, Lord Jagannath, why he does us? And the king said, you have to do it, it's my order. But we have to wait, tomorrow he will come here, then we will do it. And they were waiting, he will not come. 10 o'clock, 11, noon, nothing. The king said, okay, you go with your usual worship. And what happened, while he was sleeping, Ramanujacharya, Lord Jagannath kicked him out of Jagannath Puri. He appeared first in his dream. He said, I accept the service of my servant the way they're doing. I'm pleased with that. Who are you to come and change everything? You can leave if you don't like it. And he got the help of Garuda to transport him from Jagannath Puri back to South India while he was asleep. So he woke up, he found himself in another place in Kanchipuram. Another pastime was with a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya. He was the guru of Gadadhar Pandit. Anybody remember his name? Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So, Lord Chaitanya gave him the nickname Premanidhi, an ocean of Prem. He has so much love for Krishna. So, there is a ceremony done in winter time in Jagannath Puri. They put a winter dress on Lord Jagannath for the cold. No? And Pundari Vinandi went to the temple to have darshan, and he saw they were putting the dress, winter dress, but he saw the dress what with the starch, they didn't wash it. Was very hard, very thick. So he was in his mind criticizing the servant. Oh, the servants are very negligent. How they can put such a cloth full of starch without washing? In his mind only thought it. At night, Lord Jagannath appeared in his dream. He said, who are you to criticize my servant? I accept the service how they do it. If you don't like it, you should leave. And Lord Jagannath started slapping him. He slapped him a few times in the dream. When he woke up, he looked at the mirror, his orange cheek was swollen red. The devotee will ask him, what happened to you? Oh, the mercy of Lord Jagannath. Hare Krishna. There was another Udayan, one Brahman named Udayan from South India. He read in the Padma Puran that whoever have darshan of Lord Jagannath get liberation. He didn't believe in that. So he said, I'm going to go Jagannath Puri and prove that, to see if it's true or not. So he arrived there. He was staying one ashram. Next day, the pujari went to open the door. He could not open the door. They called other pujari, they came. Nobody could open the door to do the puja, to offer the food. They told the king himself came, tried to push the door. They brought elephant, nothing. Nobody could open the door. And then Lord Jagannath appeared in the dream of the head pujari, told him, there is one offender here who came, he doesn't believe in me. So until he leaves, I will not allow my door be open. And his name is Udayan, you should find him. So they found him, and they told him, you have to leave, you're offended. And the man was crying, said, oh, I'm a big offender, I need to ask forgiveness from Lord Jagannath. Please allow me to pray. So he went in front of the door and was crying, praying, asking forgiveness, and the door opened. The Lord accepted his to give His mercy, to forgive him. So to err is human, and to forgive is divine. Committing mistake is one thing. Admitting your mistake is greatness. And if you ask forgiveness, the Lord and His devotee are very kind, very merciful. They will forgive. So there are many so wonderful pastime of Lord Jagannath, but I would like to hear from you. If you have any comment or questions, please do. Give the mic, please. Give the other mic. This one? Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for your wonderful enlightenment. And my quick question was just regarding that devotee who was, reading Bhagavad Gita and having a little bit doubt about Krishna's message.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to listen to this story many times. Is there a reference where exactly it is coming from?
Yes. Let me tell you right away. I came prepared. Just in case they ask me the question. Okay. All right. His name was Arjuna Mishra. They call him Gita Panda because he was very attached to learn and teach Bhagavad Gita. So, okay. Well, it is in the history of Jagannath Puri. They have history in Jagannath Puri of all the Leela of Lord Jagannath. It is recorded there. I mean, some pandas, some pandit, throughout the year, they record all the Leela of Lord Jagannath. And this Leela is very famous. It's not made up stories. It's actually happened, no? Like 200 years ago, more or less.
Because sometimes when we hear this story, Maharaj, people say that, basically the Brahmana doubting this, he scratched into a paper saying it is not possible.
But I hear that version, but this is another different version. The version that the wife was doubtful, not him. Make more sense because he had great faith in Lord Jagannath. He was a great devotee. So why he will doubt what Krishna say? The wife was doubtful of the verse because he recited this verse to her. Ananyas chintayan tomam ye jana paryupasate tesham nitya vayuktanam yogakshema bahamiham. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. So he recited this sloka to his wife. The wife, she became even more angry at him. He said, say, for day you haven't brought nothing to eat. We are starving. And he was telling him, just simply depend on the Lord. He will take care of everything. I hear that other version, that he had doubt, he covered. But this version make more sense. And it's in the book by devotee, by Vaishnava. ISKCON devotee. So it makes more sense. So she scratched 3 lines through the verse. The other version I heard that the back of the law was scratched. But this here, the tongue was, because he spoke the verse. So the Lord used the tongue to speak. His tongue was scratched 3 lines. Either way, that's very bona fide pastime, of the Lord Jagannath. Any other? Yes.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Jai Hari Om.
Very nice, ecstatic stories and pravachan. my comment is personal. My maternal grandfather's name is Jagannath. Reason is that his parents were childless.
Oh.
So great grandmother and great grandfather, they were advised to go to Lord Jagannath Puri. They went there, they prayed, they were blessed with the son. So great grandfather, great grandmother, they said, okay, now your name is Jagannath.
Jai.
Haribol.
That's your grandfather. Huh?
Maternal grandfather.
Maternal grandfather. Very
Haribol.
nice story.
Haribol.
Thank you. Haribol. See? Hare Krishna. Very nice. All right. Ani.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So Maharaj, you mentioned about how, like you told the story of two boys who came, and you also told Krishna Balaram came as a soldier. So we hear a lot of pastimes where Krishna doesn't come in his original form, but he comes, as a little boy or a cowherd boy.
Yeah.
So how should we take these pastimes? I mean, is there a reason that he comes in that and not in his original form? And can you explain more about it?
That's occasional lila. They don't stay. They just come to this pastime and they leave, That means that to prove to everyone that the deity is alive, is not a statue. He can take any form, he can perform any activity, so people get more faith in worshiping the deity of the Lord. That's very important, teaching of Lord Chaitanya. He said 5 things are very important item in devotional service. Bhagavat Shravana, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Nama Kirtan, chanting the holy name, Murtira Shraddhaya Seva, worshiping the deity with faith that he is the Lord. In India, sometimes they call him idol. They are not idol, they are deity. Idol means like a statue. We don't say idol, we say deity. Then Vaishnava Seva, serving the Vaishnavas, and Maturavas, reciting holy place, or make your home a temple. No? This house is a temple. Any doubt about it? Lord Jagannath is served here every day. So that means the Lord can do anything, everything as He like. Because it's not like an avatar, He's coming and stay for a long time. No, they come for certain thing and they go. It's the deity taking this form and going back. Another pastime I'm going to share with you about Lord Jagannath. Once, a village girl nearby Jagannath Puri, her name was Padma. She was in her garden, the house had a garden, and she was collecting some vegetable, brinjal, and she was reciting the prayer Gita Govinda by Jagannath Goswami. And Lord Jagannath became attracted to her singing the prayer of the Gopi Gita, Gita Govinda. And Lord Jagannath came there invisible, and he was following behind her to listen to the prayer of Gita Govinda. And his clothes get stuck and get torn in pieces, like that. And chadar fell from his shoulder. The next day, the Pujari opened the door to worship the Lord. He saw one piece was missing, other was broken. So he thought maybe we did some offense. The king here also, he started fasting, maybe we did some offense. But the Lord appeared in the dream, said, no, I'm not offended by anything. You did nothing wrong. This is what happened. I want you to bring this girl Padma to my temple, and I want her to hear every day in front of me she recite Gita Govind. That's my desire. So the king was very happy. He went to that village. He found the girl with her family. He told them everything. He told, I will give you a full facility, nice house, you can stay, everything you need. Only Padma has to come every day, recite Gita Govinda in front of Lord Jagannath. That's her seva. So see, the Lord is pleased when there is real bhakti, devotion, So that's the whole point. So he can go do anything he wants.
How can we get qualification to
How we
have
get
that?
qualification? Eagerness. Lobha. Lobha means very eager. The eagerness become, the easier we become to please the Lord. He is pleased by our eagerness, by our hankering, by the intensity in our heart to please Him, to love Him, to serve Him. That's what the price to get the mercy of the Lord. No other. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Jai Hare. Very good. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming and taking part in this transcendental movement by Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada. And now, I guess we have prasad served for everyone.
Thank you, Maharaj, for a wonderful kirtan and nice katha. We always like to hear pastimes of Lord Jagannath. Very extra special pastimes today. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank today's hosts, His Grace Mathura Prabhu and Mataji, Valipriya Mataji. Please give them a big round of applause for hosting today's program. And also I'd like to acknowledge His Grace Trivikrama Prabhu and Lilavati Devidasi for hosting Maharaj during his stay in Phoenix. And also a big thank you to you all for coming on a weekday and gracing us with your presence. Without you, we cannot have a program. So please give yourselves a big round of applause as well. And I'd also like to thank everybody who brought prasadam. We are going to recite the prasadam prayers and honor prasadam because tomorrow is the working day. There's no school, but there's working day, and we have a summer camp at the temple as well going on presently. And we have programs scheduled for Maharaj tomorrow evening, that is Thursday, and then Friday evening, and Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning. Everybody has the information, so please make sure that you RSVP to the host so they can make appropriate prasadam arrangements. We are very happy that Maharaj is here on Fridays, Nirjala Ekadashi, so those of you who are not doing Nirjala Ekadashi on Friday, there will be some Ekadashi prasadam served on Friday evening, and that I believe is at Anand Chaitanya Prabhu's home. And tomorrow evening the program is at Neha and Abhishek Prabhu's home in Scottsdale. So please make sure that you have RSVP to them, and we look forward to seeing you there tomorrow. We are going to try and start as close to 6:30 as we can, but no later than 7 o'clock, so, because it's a long ways, and I know that it will be quite a long program tomorrow, and then the following day is the Nirjala Ekadashi, so we'd like to start and finish on time tomorrow. That's Thursday. Thank you all so much, and we have a program at the temple on Sunday in the evening at 5 o'clock. There will be Arati. Then 5:30 there will be a class by Maharaj, and prasadam after that. Thank you again. Hare Krishna.
Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Swalpatulyavatam Rajan Vishwasho Nava Jayate Sharira Vidyaja Jodendriya Taheka Jive Phale Visheshagre तारा मध्य जीवाहति लोभ माया सुधर्मति ताके जिता कठिन संसारे कृष्णा बड़ा दयामय कारी बारे जीवा जाए स्वप्रसाद न दिलो भाई से अनामृता पाओ श्री